Now, September is College Savings Month, and we all know that pursuing higher education can be expensive. A lot of people spend years trying to pay off student loans, but supposedly it doesn't have to be. Here to tell you how you can financially prepare for your educational investment is Saving for College Chief Operating Officer Kortiak Mert. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So pursuing higher education can cost tens of thousands of dollars. So how can parents prepare and maybe hopefully not have debt for years to come?
Well, as it is College Savings Month, saving is the best way to prepare. And the earlier you can start, the better. At best, you have maybe 18 years to save for college. That's not a long time, but if you wait, you can cut that down to 10 or 5 years. That's going to be a lot less time for you to sock money away and to see the benefit of compounding earnings over time. So we suggest start saving early, save often, save regularly, make automatic withdrawals from your bank account or from a paycheck, and use a 529 plan. And we can talk more about what those are and how they work.
Yeah, I do want to talk more about those. But for the people who don't know, the company that you're with, Saving for College, what is that? Are you guys like a bank?
No, we're a website that offers a ton of great information on what 529 plans are, how they work, what the benefits are. We also rate all the different plans that are out there because there are over 100 of them, so that people can have information. It's all free. We have calculators and tools as well that can help you plan, estimate the future cost of college, figure out how much you can save over time, so that you can create a plan to fund that.
Yeah, because it is good to be able to look and compare the different plans. So I'm glad that you have that, because some of them have little fine print that if the child doesn't go to college, this happens, or, there's a lot of things that could happen in 18 years that we're afraid to put our money somewhere where we might not get it back.
Well, so let's talk for a moment about 529 plans. So the reason that we think they're a great vehicle for saving for college is that they're a specialized kind of investment account that offer tax benefits when you're saving for college. So you put the money into it, you choose how to invest it from a menu of investment options, and then that money grows tax deferred. When you go to withdraw the money, it will come out tax-free as long as it's being spent on qualified education expenses. And the definition is pretty broad. That includes tuition and fees, room and board if the child is going to school at least half time, books, supplies, equipment, things like computers or software, anything that's required by the college or university for attendance. But you can also use it at technical and trade schools. You can use it for apprenticeship programs. You can also use it for K through 12 tuition, up to $10,000 per beneficiary per year. So it's very flexible, and those tax benefits can really add up to thousands of dollars for you.
Are there any plans that you can transfer to a sibling?
Yes. So when you set up the plan, you name a beneficiary, but you can change that beneficiary at any time. Okay. So one option, if people find that their child is not going to use the money for any of the reasons, like any of the opportunities that I mentioned, you can transfer that to another child or another beneficiary. You can even make yourself the beneficiary. So it's great if you're looking to further do some career training, get a master's degree or something yourself to improve your own job skills. So there are many ways that you can use it, and there's a lot of flexibility around who the beneficiary is.
Yeah, so we can always use that money later, and then we're not paying taxes on it too. That's the perk of opening one of these plans. What if you have multiple kids though? Can you open just one plan, or do you have to open one for every kid?
You can open just one plan. We really recommend that you consider opening a plan for each child, and there are a couple of reasons for that. I mentioned that you're going to invest the money. Typically, the younger a child is, the more aggressive of an investment you want to be in. There are things called age-based investment options offered by 529 plans that will adjust along the way, so that as you're nearing college age, they'll be more conservative, and preserve more of what you have, so you're not subject to market volatility. So if you have kids of different ages, the same allocation might not be appropriate for both of them. Plus, it allows you to say to each child, hey, this is how much I have set aside for you, and that's clearly earmarked for them.
Okay. Is your company only for, or your website, sorry, only for parents, or should students be looking at this too?
It's certainly for anybody. Most of the information, and because we, as I mentioned, saving early is important. Children may be too young at that age to really be thinking about 529 plans. However, there is a lot of information there for people to help them select a plan and just understand what the costs are, how to fund plans, et cetera. So, and the name of the website, savingforcollege.com. So it's very easy.
Savingforcollege.com. And what are the resources that they'll find there again? They have food plan comparisons, and then what else?
Yeah, so calculators, for example, you can project how much the cost of college will be in the future, depending on the type of school that you're looking at. Is it an in-state public or a private college or out-of-state public? So you can project the cost of different types of college. You can also project how much you can save, depending how much you can put away every month or on a regular basis. In addition, we have ratings. We rate every 529 plan. As I mentioned, there are over 100 of them. You are not required to open your own state's plan. It's also always good to look at what your state offers, but compare that to other plans. I will also mention that in the state of Texas, you have a prepaid tuition plan. That's a type of 529 plan where you actually prepay tuition for an in-state Texas college.
Yeah, that's really good information. Martha Mert, we have run out of time. Is there anything that you'd like parents to know quickly before we let you go?
Don't be discouraged. Yes, costs are going up, student debt is going up, but you can sock away some money. You can save, and every dollar you save will be a dollar that your child doesn't have to borrow in the future.
Well, I was discouraged until I talked to you. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. That was very helpful.